Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Cowboys get good news on Micah Parsons' extension. As the free agency period heats up, all eyes are on the Dallas Cowboys to see if they can strike a deal with their star linebacker, Micah Parsons. One factor in play is the extension of Myles Garrett by the Cleveland Browns. As teams work to beat the start of the NFL's legal tampering period, which kicks in on Monday at noon Eastern Time, Garrett was signed to a major 4-year, $160 million contract, making him the highest-paid player in the NFL who isn't a quarterback. That contract beat the other big news of the week, which was Max Crosby signing a $35.5 million per year extension, which at the time made him the highest-paid non-quarterback in the league. The Garrett and Crosby moves were met by a few groans by the powers that be at the Dallas Cowboys, since they reset the market. So, what does this mean for a Parsons extension? Appearing Sunday, March 9th, on the Zach Gelb Show, Parsons was asked about Garrett's big deal and if he's hoping to reset the market once again with his deal. Is it in the stars for Parsons to soon be the highest-paid non-quarterback in the NFL? His answer was good news for Cowboys fans and management alike, as Parsons stated, "No, I don't plan on following suit. As long as, I get a deal done, I think I'll be pretty happy." And Micah Parsons has made it simple. He doesn't plan on requesting a trade from the Cowboys as long as he gets his money, Gelb stated on X. Now we watch and wait. So, the Cowboys can rest easy that they won't have to beat the Garrett or Crosby deals to get Parsons, or so he says. Whatever Parsons gets in the deal, he's earned it. He's historically healthy and missed his first games ever last season, but still appeared in 13 regular seasons games. In his career, he's recorded 52.5 sacks, 112 quarterback hits, 9 forced fumbles and 4 fumble recoveries. Those are A-list numbers, and no matter what deal they cut, chances are it will give him some real money. Blockbuster Cowboys trade pitch sends $97 million All-Pro to Lions. The Dallas Cowboys are a better team with Trevon Diggs on the field. An All-Pro, the $97 million man is one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL. However, Diggs suffered a tough knee injury during the season, and there are questions about whether he'll ever return and be the same player he once was. If the Cowboys look to move him for draft picks, it could help them find his eventual replacement, as he's dealt with more than just this injury throughout his career. PFN predicted it would happen, predicting Diggs would be traded to the Detroit Lions in the offseason. If the Lions get creative, they could add someone who has proven to excel in a man-coverage-heavy defense. Diggs leads all cornerbacks with 20 interceptions since debuting in 2020, including 11 in 2021 when he was first-team All-Pro. That year, the Cowboys ranked third highest in man coverage usage, 38.4%. However, Diggs may not best fit Dallas's new defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus. When Eberflus was head coach of the Bears, Chicago ranked only 20th in man coverage rate. On the other hand, the new Lions defensive coordinator, Kelvin Shepard, will presumably run a defense similar to the one that led the league in terms of man coverage rate last season, 41.4%, PFN wrote. The Lions are in a win-now situation and could be willing to give up assets to help the Cowboys. Beyond his injury concerns, the Dallas Cowboys need to make some moves this offseason. Whether that's moving a big piece of the team like Diggs remains to be seen, but something has to change if the Cowboys want to be the team they're looking to be. If the Cowboys traded Diggs, it'd save them just $1.5 million in cap space, according to Michael Giannitti of Spotrac. That isn't much, but something is better than nothing, especially if they got decent draft compensation in return. Diggs is entering year 3 of a 6-year, $99 million total value contract in Dallas and is still trying to recover fully from a 2023 ACL injury. He's a largely productive, impactful player when available, and the Cowboys don't currently have a viable replacement on the books, but this is a Dallas team that desperately needs to rebuild through the offensive and defensive trenches this offseason. Cowboys predicted to sign projected $60 million Chiefs star. The Dallas Cowboys are in a position to make moves this offseason. It was a very quiet offseason for the Cowboys a year ago, and it was clear throughout the year that things needed to change. Last offseason was a disaster, but that's in the past, and all the front office and ownership can do is get ready for this free agency period. There are many options for the Cowboys to pursue, including Kansas City Chiefs free agent Nick Bolton, a linebacker who has been a consistent starter since being drafted in 2021. Garrett Podale of CBS Sports likes the Cowboys to sign Bolton, predicting them to do just that. The Dallas Cowboys have restructured both quarterback Dak Prescott's contract and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb's contract to free up cap space this week. Those moves come on the heels of Dallas re-signing defensive tackle Osa Odighizuwa to a 4-year, $80 million extension, which opened up even more cap space for 2025. The Cowboys also have a big need at inside linebacker with DeMarvion Overshown recovering from another season-ending knee injury and veteran Eric Kendricks hitting the open market. Bolton attending Lone Star High School in Frisco, Texas, just down the road from the Star, the Cowboys facility, and being in the middle of his 20s makes him primed to come home to Dallas, Podale wrote. The Dallas Cowboys have around $54 million in cap space, according to Over the Cap. They have money to spend, but will have to be careful with who they give contracts to. PFN predicted Bolton would land a 4-year, $60 million deal with $49 million in guaranteed money. The Chiefs have consistently cycled through rookie contract players in the back seven of their defense and generally let them hit free agency, with Willie Gay Jr. the latest example at off-ball linebacker last offseason. That said, Gay was a part-time player, whereas Bolton has been a staple at the middle linebacker spot almost from day one. Bolton is a bit stiff when flipping his hips and can get picked on at times in coverage, but he is an absolute bruiser coming forward in the run game, PFN wrote. After posting 106 tackles, 11 tackles for a loss, and 7 quarterback hits, he's worth the price. Give your opinion in the comments, like and subscribe to the channel. See you later.